I want to speak to you as the father of a son who has committed himself to a life that I would not have chosen for him. He had a peacenik father who became a soldier. When the Bush administration launched this war on terror, terror's home was in remote Afghanistan. Now, by our conduct of this war, terror's home is in the cities of Iraq.
War has been used and changed over the years so that I personally feel that it's lost a lot of its meaning. There's wars on poverty, war on drugs, except by using war in that kind of context, I think it loses something, and that's kind of the idea of sacrifice.
Our call tomorrow to go back and serve. I spent last summer 2 weeks taking a young man fishing in Maine, and we talked the whole time. He was a major that just came back from Iraq. And he said, if you really knew what went on in Iraq, not what the press is telling you, that you would feel completely different. Not necessarily that you would be pro-war.
I can go a whole day without hearing something about the war. I get up in the morning, I go to class, I come home, I do Facebook, I do all those things, and I can avoid it completely. You can turn on the news and still not even hear something about it. It's not so much in our face, and it's not so much that the news is showing it every day, but that we kind of have to go out on our own. There are people at Elon who are in the Army and have served in Iraq. You might not know them, you might see them every day, but they're there, and they might not talk about it. But if you ask them, they'll tell you, and they'll tell you their stories. And it's incredible the amount you can learn just from talking to these people. And I'm friends with one of them, and he tells me all the time how much he wants to go back.
It is brave and it's dutiful to go to war, but it also has to be right. I think we have to hear this war is right, and I haven't heard that.
Now that we have broken open and exposed the fractures in the Iraqi society that Saddam's heavy hand once held in check, we must stay until stability returns. How many more deaths will that require?